Hello everyone. This is Sandra Solomon here. Beautiful day, beautiful weather, beautiful city, Toronto, beautiful country, Canada. Even though I'm not a big fan of very high-rise buildings, but yet we came here today. We made it to the intersection Queens Quay and York. We are here to stand together, patriots, continuing to raise awareness about motion M103 and no sharia law and no money for the terrorists. What recently what happened, Omar Kader, he made it to take this $10.5 million. Of course, we stand firmly against this decision made by the fools, liberals and the lefties who do not care about Canada, and Trudeau who turned his back away from us. And here you go, it's every day and every time and more to come. Lots and lots of proofs that the lefties and the liberals, they don't care about so-called Western civilization. They don't care about democracy. They don't care about freedom of speech. They don't care about Canadians. They just wanna quill us, enslave us. And this government who's pro-terrorist, who's a pro-jihadist, pro-evil, wicked man like a Trudeau, he must go. Enough, it's enough. Canadian patriots, we must stand together firmly to oppose everything that what they're gonna do and what they are doing. What are you saying? There is no sounds. Someone saying to me no sounds. Can you hear me now? If you can hear me, please, whoever can hear me, type 1 if you don't mind before I keep continuing. If you can hear me, please type 1. Type 1 if you can hear me, please. Okay, sound is fine. Okay, I love you all. God bless you all. Again, we are here at the corner of Queens Quay and York and Toronto at the intersection. I'm gonna be here today, and I'm gonna be here also tomorrow from 4 o'clock till 7, and Sunday as well from 1 o'clock till 5. If you are in close by, you can come. Either if you want to have a question about Sharia law, if you want to take a picture with me, we have some people came. Thank you so much for whoever came and support the cause. I appreciate it. And whoever came and as well take a pictures with me. If you have any question, you're more than welcome to come and meet me tomorrow and Sunday. And it's going to be the last day, because after that, I'm going to my trip to Israel to speak there as well. Lots of things happening, lots of plans, and lots of my Canada tour is still going. When I come back, I'm going to continue to the East Province. Lots of things happening. So we have recently this Omar Kader, the terrorist, convicted terrorist, received the $10.5 million. So, and the Canadian soldier who are risking their life, leaving widows behind them, leaving kids behind them, the government do not care about this. What's the point of us sending the soldier to fight terrorism, to fight the jihadists, when we have a government who is funding the jihadists and funding the terrorists? This is crazy. This is beyond crazy. This is a treason. That's a treason. We need to stand together to get Trudeau out from this power. We need to get Trudeau out from this parliament building. All the liberals need to be voted out. Each and every MB who voted yes for M103, each and every MB who is supporting this act, we need to expose them, and we need to stand together, patriots. Enough, it's enough. The time is consuming. Time is consuming. Canada is sinking into a sinkhole, into a darkness, into evil, wicked direction. We need to stand together, united, patriots. And my encouragement to each and every true Canadian, if you are calling yourself a true Canadian, we need to stand up now, and immediately we need to take an action. Our soldiers who's dying to help the cause to keep Canada free and to keep you free, we have the government funding. We need to stand together. Keep watching. I'm gonna start my preaching. We have here my patriot friend Julie. Say hi to everyone, Julie. Woo! Yes, we have a true patriot here, a true Canadian patriot. She was with me from day one. I love you, Julie. We love Canada. We love to stand for the truth. We love to stand. She was with me in the Canada tour. You can tell people a little bit about the West tour.
This is the only flag that represents Canada. Shame on the lefties for introducing such a ridiculous rag on Canada's 150th anniversary. This is the only flag that matters in this great nation. The tour was a great success, as I mentioned in the previous video. Met lots of great patriots, longtime friends, brothers and sisters that I hold dear in my heart. And being with Sandra was wonderful, going to the various cities, exposing the dangers of M103, protesting at the mosques for the hate speech that they spew on a daily basis, trying to use tequila on Canadians, that it's a religion of peace. So far, this so-called religion has not shown any peaceful actions that I'm aware of. I would love just one Muslim person anywhere in the world to contact Sandra Solomon and prove to us, where is the peace? Where is the peace worldwide from the Islamic community? Where? If you look at the Quran, I don't speak Arabic, but I know that the Quran is the most direct source of the information. Canadians are given a watered down version of the garbage so that we are fooled into believing it is this religion of peace. I've not seen any peaceful actions, and I'm waiting patiently for the Muslim community to stand up and denounce the actions of what these terrorists are doing worldwide. Shame on the Liberals and shame on the Liberals and shame on Trudeau. $10.5 million tax-free of our hard-earned money is a disgrace.
Yes, amen to that. Thank you, Julie. We are at the intersection of Queen's Quay and York and at Harper Front in Toronto. You can come and see me tomorrow and after tomorrow for the next 2 days, and that's it. And we're gonna go after. I'm not gonna be able to do any stand or anything. So you can hold the camera because I'm gonna start the thing. It's already on. So here you go. Hello, everyone. We're here to stand at the beautiful, beautiful city, Toronto. If you never heard about Motion M103, it's time to know your constitution under a risk to be changed. It's time to stand for the freedom. It's time to stand for freedom of speech. It's time to stand for our Canada, for our home. We have recently a government who gave $10.5 million to a terrorist. $10 million fund giving to a terrorist who never do anything to this country, just the fact he's a Canadian citizen. And that's one important thing I want to share with you today. I immigrated to this country. I am holding the Canadian passport. I am a Canadian citizen. And what makes me Canadian, that I stand for Canada, that I stand for the Canadian Constitution. I stand for the Canadian value. I work hard as a human rights activist to raise awareness about sharia law, about the jihad, about terrorism. We are here to prove to you who is the true Canadian. Who is the true Canadian? The terrorist who did not do anything to this country, who disgraced this country, Who's the true Canadians? What it takes you to be a true Canadian? What does it mean that you are a Canadian citizen? Just because you're holding a Canadian citizen papers, just because you're holding the Canadian passport does not make you Canadian. Antifa, they have a Canadian passports. Are they Canadians? No. They don't stand for this country. They're fighting the patriots all the time with their violent action. They're calling us racist and hatred, and they are the fascists, and they are the terrorists. We have a government who turned their back on us. We stand together today. We stand together today to oppose the decision of Trudeau, who does not care about this country, giving all these millions of dollars to the terrorists, and we have a soldier who's dying to defend this country, who's dying fighting the terrorists. A government giving millions of dollars to a convicted terrorist, it's unworthy, untrusted, and they need to be gone. Trudeau needs to go. And we have another serious problem with motion M103. I never heard about it. It's time to know. It's time to know.
It went off.
It's okay.
Saying it's too hot.
It's okay. Okay, just 1 second.
It's okay. It said it was too hot.
Okay, what's going on?
It's on. It's still going.
Sorry for because my phone giving messages. We're still united patriots. I'm still continuing my tour. I'm still continuing to raise awareness about motion M103. If you never heard about it, it's time to know. We're still continuing our tour across the country. My name is Sandra Solomon, and I stand for Canada, and I stand for our Canadian rights and Canadian Constitution. If you never heard about motion M103, it's time to know. You're more than welcome to come and help the cause. Feel free to meet me. I'm gonna be here. I'm gonna be here tomorrow and after tomorrow only, before I go to my trip to Israel to again share my experience living under Sharia law. If you know what Sharia law is, you need to go to Saudi Arabia and see it for yourself. Beautiful lady walking around with the short dresses. If you are in Saudi Arabia, if you are in Islamic Sharia law, you're gonna be forced to cover yourself with the black head to toe. There's no freedom of speech.
Kind of insulting the country. You gotta flip it the right way.
Sorry. Thank you. What you didn't tell me?
I didn't notice. I'm looking at the camera.
Okay.
I cannot see the
We
whole
stand
thing.
together. We stand together for our freedom of speech. We stand together for our Canada. Sorry, I did not notice I was.
It's okay. It's a sign of distress. The country in distress.
Yes.
The
We are
country's in major
stressed.
distress.
We have a government who give $10.5 million to a terrorist. Of course we're going to be under lots of stress. Of course we're going to be outraged. Of course we're going to be standing firmly to protect our home and our kids. What else you want? We have a terrorist now walking free with a $10.5 million. Of course the Muslim community now are rejoicing. Where is the Muslim community standing and opposing this decision? They cannot do that. They will never do that. They're happy. The Muslim National Consulate, the National Muslim Consulate, okay, they make a statement. They are agreeing on this decision. They are supporting the decision. Of course, terrorists helping a terrorist. What else? You need to stay away from the truck. Be careful from the truck. We need to stand together. We need to stand together, Canadians united. Your kids will pay the price. Your kids will pay the price. Your future under danger. Terrorists walking freely with millions of dollars. What are you expecting? The money is going to be funded to another terrorist. We got Trudeau who turned his back on this country. Your freedom of speech is going to be taken away from you. And if you're not going to do anything about it now, you will be quilled and your kids going to be paying the price. And the Constitution will be changed and you're going to be dragged to jail. Dare you to speak up your mind. We are turning from freedom, secular, democratic constitution to a fascist, dictatorial constitution. That's what's going on. Motion after a motion after a motion, and find yourself slave to the system, slave to the constitution, slave to the caliph. Slave to the caliph. We need to stand together firmly. We need to stand together firmly against wicked, evil, turning away from Canada, turning away from Canadian Constitution, turning away on you guys. Stand together firmly. We have patriots here across the country sacrificing. I'm putting my life on the front line as an apostate from Islam to stand together to bring this awareness. Together, united, encourage each and every patriot to do what we're doing across the country. Step out from your comfort zone. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. We need to stand together. We need to expose Trudeau. We need to expose Sharia law for what it is. And no matter what, we will not be quelled. We will not be silenced. Because patriots, we're not cowards. We're not cowards. We stand at the front line to protect this home. Our home, Canada. Again, it does not mean that you carry Canadian citizen, that you are a Canadian. It does not mean you carry the Canadian passport that makes you Canadian. It's just the ink on papers. What makes you Canadian to stand for this flag, to stand for the soldier who died to protect this country, to stand for the soldier who's dying in Afghanistan, in Pakistan, in Iraq, fighting ISIS. What's the point of sending them? What's the point? We need to know. We have the right taxpayers' money to be funded to the terrorists, and that's what Trudeau's doing. Funding the terrorists with your money. Work hard and give the terrorists money to come and kill you, to come and rape your kids, to come and rape your daughters, to come and brainwash you, enslave you. Is that what you want? $10.5 million giving away to a terrorist, and he's walking freely now. Work hard, Canadians. Work hard to fund the terrorists. And one day you're gonna regret that you're not listening to me. I promise you the day will come. If you're not gonna listen to me, you will regret it. You will regret it one day. And that's my warning. I know exactly what Sharia law. I know exactly what they're planning to do. I know exactly what their goal and what their agenda. And I'm not afraid to speak up my mind. I'm not afraid to warn you. Stand together we stand on guard. That's what we're standing on. We stand on guard for this flag. That's all what matters. This is all what matters, Canadian. Keep exposing Islam. If you want to help the cause, visit my website, voiceofsandrasolomon.com, and visit my YouTube channel, Voice of Sandra Solomon. Make sure you subscribe and share. More to come. This is just the beginning. More to come, Canadians. And God